Hello, my friends, and welcome. This will be your April. I nearly forgot what month it was. April monthly reading, my loves. Before I get into your personal zodiac reading, I am just going to have a little look-see at what is on the slab in the astrology, my loves. So I've just got some charts here in front of me that I'm going to look at, and we're just going to touch on the highlights, my loves. So we do have a new moon first up on April 5th. Okay, so new moons, and this new moon will be in Aries. So we definitely have that action type of energy in and around this new moon. So it's a beautiful time for me to be planting the seeds for these new beginnings, for what we would like to bring forth in the month ahead. We do still have a level of fog starting this month. We still have a level of fog with this lovely dance of Mercury and Neptune for the first part of April. Okay, so looking at, that energy from last month, from March, we didn't really find a lot of clarity in that month. So we're just moving through that at the start of this month, my loves. It's just not much clarity in the rational mind, really, but the intuitive abilities, I have to say, the intuitive abilities are heightened. So it is all about listening to our gut instincts, listening to our heart. Our answers just won't come through that rational mind till mid-month, my loves. April 9th, we also have Venus and Neptune also line up, creating, this will create a need to, I feel, to stay conscious of any distorted images we may be projecting onto, like within relationships, new loves perhaps, and in relationships, that distorted view of, we put them up on a pedestal or we see them in a certain light. Yeah. And we may even project something like this onto this distorted view onto ourselves as well. So there could be a chance of, not actually seeing ourselves, picking on ourselves a bit, not feeling beautiful, or, we all have those days, but just be aware around that time, my loves, of, not going to the extremes of how you see yourself, and not be too critical. Don't be too critical of yourselves, my loves, and just be aware that you may have some super rose-colored glasses on when you dealing with others. Okay, so my advice, if there is anyone that may meet someone new, or there's new relationships forming, just take your time through this. Definitely, I feel, don't rush it, because those bottle top glasses, those real thick ones, that's the type of rose-colored glasses we're gonna be having on around this time, early April, my loves. Okay, so just be aware. Okay, so April 10th, we have Jupiter going station retrograde, and this will start a 4-month cycle of reflection, reevaluation, and reassessing the journey towards self-discovery and where we want to expand. Okay, so we're going to be reassessing that, getting more clarity in and around that, my loves. So that's April 10th, Jupiter will station to go retrograde. So, yes, April 16th, Mercury moves out of shadow period and moves into Aries. So this, I feel, this will bring in some more clarity, okay? This is where we may see the truth of things coming to light, my friends. Okay, my loves? So just expect that around April 16th, you know, for anywhere where you're not feeling completely clear, just things may ease then, and we may be able to work things out more with the rational mind and get some more clarity around certain decisions here, my loves. What else do we have? April 19th, we had the full moon in Libra. So this is our second full moon in Libra. Last full moon was in Libra as well. So this is going to reiterate, I feel, the message from the last month's full moon. Also, it could bring in deeper understanding and a second chance to work in and around relationships here. Beautiful. Any relationship issues at all. It's about having an open heart, really, and choosing to proceed with certain things or choosing to walk away from certain things with an open heart. Beautifuls. So I do feel this full moon in Libra is really going to bring in that same energy. You know, you may have noticed in the last full moon that things were stirred up in and around relationships, my loves. So yeah, we've still got energy flowing on from both these full moons here. April 20th, we have Venus moving into Aries. So this can definitely be bringing in some determination, some passions perhaps, bringing in some boldness, I'm feeling, around this time to move forward, and definitely in and around business and relationships here, my loves. Okay, around this time we're also going to experience Venus conjunct Chiron. Okay, so this may help us get unstuck, I'm feeling, and help heal some deep wounds with love. Okay, healing ourselves with love. Okay, so but we may really feel that the end of April there, feeling just getting unstuck with things. Okay, so we can move forward here, my friends. April 22nd, Sun Uranus conjunct. So I feel like this is going to definitely bring, once again, some more awareness and awakening of some kind. So you can see from the start of the month to the end of the month, we're really working with completely different energies here. So there is definitely this awakening going on here. We also have on the 24th, Pluto is going retrograde, my loves. This will be a 6-month transit. And I feel like this transit will be forcing us to look within, to create the transformation, what needs to be transformed, my loves. And I do feel that inner work. April 29th, we have Saturn going retrograde, my loves. So this will be a 5-month retrograde cycle, bringing in a period of assessing our progress, I feel. Renegotiating boundaries or facing stiff denials, okay? But all in all, this transit will bring more maturity, I feel, and integrity within that 5-month cycle, my loves. So as you can see, we've got a jam-packed April. That is for sure. So I hope that helps give you a little bit of a heads up astrologically with the energies of this month, my love. And now I will get into the zodiac readings. Okay, Gemini, what do we have? I'll pop up your reading here and let's get started. Okay, my loves. So the situation and the crossing. This is interesting. We have the Devil and 9 of Swords. So the energy I'm feeling here, Gemini, is that there is something from the past still playing out in your energy field here, my loves. Okay, this is creating some unnecessary worry, I feel. Okay, this energy of being stuck somewhere, but I feel it's in the past. Something that's happened in the past is still needing to be released here, and it could definitely be playing out in your energy. You may be just feeling a little bit worried, maybe not even sleeping well, maybe having nightmares even here. But there is something that needs to be released from the past here, dear Gemini. And I do feel it's something that is holding your energy. So just feeling into it, I'm feeling this could be some form of maybe unforgiveness of something that's happened in the past. Okay, that this is being called to this month, some release that needs to go in with this situation. Okay, and I just want to say forgiveness work does not have to involve the person that you're holding this energy around. You can do this within your own energy field without really them being a part of it. Okay, so if you feel if there are some strong hurts there from the past that need to be released, don't feel like you need to be in contact with this person to do that. You can do this for you to release whatever this energy that's holding here needs to be released. And a wonderful way to do that is forgiveness. Forgiveness is only going to help you here, Gemini, okay? It's not about forgetting, it's about forgiving. Okay, and the foundation, the King of Cups. So this is definitely bringing in that energy of compassion, healing. So there is a lot going on here this month, Gemini, in and around some deep healing, compassion for yourself, compassion for others, and that forgiveness energy that's coming in here. Something definitely does need to be released from the past. It is no longer serving you, holding on to it. So compassion for yourself, compassion for others. I know it's really hard to see sometimes, beautiful Gemini, but everything does happen for a reason. And holding a grudge, holding bad feelings is only going to make you sick. So you are definitely being supported this month by the universe to just release some past hurt I'm feeling. Something that I feel it quite strong, and I do feel just with that Devil card, I do feel there's that element there of this karmic contract, okay? And when we look at karmic contracts, we look at things happening for a purpose, even though you may not see it in this lifetime, as this element of you agreed to this happening for a higher purpose, to either pay a karmic debt or to lead you in a certain direction. So it's getting to that compassionate big picture view this month. So you can release this weight off your shoulders here as well, Gemini. It's no longer serving you holding on to this. And you may, like I said, you may be experiencing sleeplessness or just worry, stress, nightmares. Something's playing out here, I'm feeling here for you, Gemini, and it's just pinpointing where you still haven't released something. Let go of it with compassion and forgiveness, and you will heal. You will heal from this. You will finally allow yourself to be free from this. Feels wonderful. So, the energy supporting you coming into this month is conquering this. Feels wonderful. 2 of Wands. So this energy here for this month is supporting you conquering this energy of releasing this, of letting this go, and opening up to all these new wonderful possibilities. So you definitely have an opportunity this month to release this, Gemini, whatever it is that is holding you down, holding you back, feeling like you are chained to this situation. You can shift this through, like I said, forgiveness, compassion. You will be healed. And I love this card crowning you with that energy. Okay, so we've got Princess of Swords. And I am feeling with this card, it's like the storm's behind you here. The storm's really standing out to me here, Gemini. So it's like the storm is behind you and it's time for you to look forward, not back. And with this, it's looking to the future, but sort of being a free thinker, thinking outside the box a little bit here. So definitely some new ideas will be flowing to you this month with this release, okay? With you're going to be freeing up some of your energy, some of where your mind wanders to. Maybe it wanders to this past situation here. You are going to be freeing yourself up from that to think with some new ideas flowing in. But I do feel strongly, it's like the storm is behind you. It's time to let go of that storm, Gemini, whatever that is, however that played out in your life. Maybe this month is just highlighting, even if you thought you maybe did a lot of release work. If there's anything going on, maybe we just need to look at it again and release some more. Forget, and I'm just feeling forgiveness coming in strongly here. It's time for new beginnings, and it can be really hard to forgive sometimes, but the only person you're hurting with not forgiving, Gemini, is yourself in the long run. Okay? So there is some beautiful support there. And so this is how I feel you're coming into this month to do this beautiful release work. In the immediate future, I love seeing this here for you. We have the Alchemist, which is the Magician. Okay? So this is aligning to what you want to create now. So I do feel from this, you are going to be moving through this month. So you get some lovely clarity about you and get aligned to now what you want to create in the future. And not looking, it's like not looking at the spilt milk anymore here, Gemini. It's looking to the future, okay? And what do you want to create? What do you want to manifest with all this? And I do feel there's some balance coming in here. Gratitude for what you've got right now. Because like I already picked up, this is past stuff that may be stuck with some... stuck you with some limited beliefs that you're going to help resolve by releasing whatever is this thing in the past that's holding you. And when you do that, all these new possibilities are going to open up to you. More alignment is coming in for where you're going now. The future, dear Gemini, is where you're going to be looking. But the first part of this month, I do feel it is all about releasing, forgiving. Okay, your power in the situation. Okay, so we've got 8 of Pentacles. So there is an element here of honing your skills. Okay, practice makes perfect. So even with this energy I'm feeling, with this release work, with this healing work, with this forgiveness work, it may not be something that you look at just doing once. You may have to, put aside a week or put aside the whole month to doing this release work, little bit by little bit. So it finally, like I'm feeling that practice makes perfect here. So, whether it's you choose to do a forgiveness meditation, a releasing meditation, maybe looking or anything, or whatever you're drawn to, whatever type of work you're doing. It's like, I do feel, don't sort of go over it a few times. It's the practice of it that is going to get you to the greater heights here, not just doing it once and then thinking, okay, well, that's done. So this month it is about honing your skills in and around this release work, and your alignment here. Practice makes perfect. Okay, so people around you, we have 9 of Wands. So there's this element, I am feeling the struggles here, and this could very well be the struggles of the past, okay? But this card is telling me that whatever hasn't killed you has made you stronger. There has been a blessing in the struggles you have been in the challenges. You have overcome the challenges. And it's time for you to realize that you have overcome them. And it's just the last bit of the piece of the puzzle to release. Release the past struggles. You are stronger for it. You are definitely stronger for it. Find the blessing. And I do feel that blessing is your here and now. I do feel there are certain things around you, Gemini, that are very well aligned, and many blessings in your life. But there's this element of maybe you've been looking back, or maybe there's just the energy of past that's still surrounding you that you need to do some energy work to resolve that. But there has been a blessing in every challenge you have had in your life, and it has gotten you to this point. So give a little bit of thanks, a little bit of gratitude for that whilst you're doing your forgiveness work this month. Okay, your inner world, the moon. Okay, so there is definitely, you tapping into the illusions of the past. And maybe for some of you Geminis, with this past forgiveness, maybe there was some deception that went on around you with these past matters, past people that need to be forgiven, okay? Because I'm feeling some deception coming in here, but I'm not feeling it here and now. I am also feeling past energy with this. So maybe some Geminis out there that need to do this forgiveness. It's around someone that deceived you. But like I said, there's that element of everything happens for a reason. And with that Devil card, there was a karmic tie there. It all served a higher purpose. It's time to now look at the higher purpose. Because I do feel, Gemini, you have so many blessings around you in the here and now. Something's drawing you back. It's time to release those cords, those chains. Because it's time to now, with the alchemist, the magician, it's time now to manifest this bright future. And while we still have ties or energetic threads to the past, it does make it very difficult to move forward. You say it's time to clear this business out of your energy field. And final outcome, 6 of Cups. So there is joy, there is innocence in this final outcome at the end of this month. This is the children's card, my loves. But I am feeling the joy and the happiness, the simple things in life. Enjoying yourself with the simple things in life, as we did when we were children. So there is definitely there is a big weight being released this this month, my dear, dear Geminis, it is being released because that outcome, it is so much lighter. It is so much more innocent, so much happier, connecting back into your innate joy. So this is telling me during this month, you are releasing this cord, this chain to the past. And it is around someone that you maybe have found it hard to forgive for perhaps their deceptions. But there's an opportunity here to sit in compassion for that and move out of that energy. And it is going to bring you so much joy and a brighter future here without this monkey on your shoulder, Gemini. Okay, and the overall energy we had on the bottom of the deck, we had Prince of Wands. So this is all about following passions, following your desires, moving forward here. This is a very adventurous card. And off you go. Off you go. You just need to unchain yourself, Gemini, and off you go. So I feel the depth of the work here that's going on this month, Gemini, but I see the sunshine, the light at the end of the tunnel for you. It is time. It is time to release this, to set yourself up to all the wonderful things that are coming for you here, Gemini, and for you to tap in to that joy without that darkness still being held on from unforgiveness. You may not be able to make sense out of how someone treated you, but it's okay. You don't have to make sense of it. You just need to forgive the situation. Because look where you are now. Coming back present moment, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it, Gemini. You've got so many blessings around you. When we hold on to things, sometimes we don't sit in the moment with those blessings because our energy's still in this pain in the past. So happy releasing, dear Gemini. Okay, my loves. I hope that resonated with you, beautifuls.